When your picture landed in the hands of a psychic, it wasn't just a glimpse into your future, it was a revelation that left them stunned, their breath caught between disbelief and awe. They didn't see an ordinary life. They saw a force, so powerful it defies logic, a destiny that reshapes everything it touches. When they gazed at your picture, it wasn't mere curiosity that overcame them, it was recognition. You are not like others. You never have been. Your energy pulses with an intensity that disrupts the ordinary, carving pathways where none exist. They saw in you an undeniable magnetism, a force so pure, yet so complex, it draws others close, even as it leaves them unsettled. You carry the kind of presence that doesn't just alter a room. It shifts the trajectory of lives. People feel it, even if they can't explain it. The way their thoughts sharpen, their hearts race, their own potential ignited simply by standing in your shadow. You are not a product of randomness. Your existence carries the weight of purpose. Like salt, your essence is transformative. Wherever you are present, things change. You preserve what is true, enhance what is good, and confront what is decayed. With a force that cannot be ignored. You carry an influence that elevates everything you touch, not through loud declarations, but through undeniable impact. It's in the way your presence shifts the unspoken currents of conversations, the way your decisions ripple outward, and the way others instinctively recalibrate their actions when you're near. Your purpose is divine, not bound by human constructs of success or failure. You are a sustainer, a catalyst for refinement, and a disruptor of mediocrity. Yet your power is not always understood. Those who encounter you may struggle to articulate what they feel because your influence operates at a level beyond comprehension. It touches spirit, mind, and heart simultaneously. This is not accidental. It is the result of a deliberate design that has shaped your strengths and your trials, to refine you into a force that cannot be imitated or contained. Affirm this truth in the comments. I thrive under divine purpose. With every step you take, you infuse the world with life, preserving what is sacred and amplifying the potential for greatness wherever you go. You carry a complexity that defies the surface, an intricate balance of gifts and trials that shapes every step you take. Your blessings are undeniable, yet they come with a weight few could endure. You have been handed opportunities that demand you rise, not just for yourself, but for those who depend on your strength. Your words have the power to heal wounds unseen. Your presence, the ability to calm storms others cannot name. These are not random occurrences, but intentional callings, signs of the profound purpose you embody. Yet, these blessings are tempered by trials designed to forge you. The emotional weight you bear, the spiritual battles that leave you questioning, your own limits, the physical demands that push you to the brink, these are not punishments but tools. They carve away what no longer serves you, revealing the core of who you are. Resilient, unshakable, luminous. Every scar, every moment of pain adds depth to the brilliance you radiate. I once stood at the crossroads of joy and pain, the weight of both pressing against me like opposing winds. It was then that I realized, choosing joy is not about denying the pain, it's about defying it. Pain does not dissolve because you refuse to succumb. It lingers, reshaping itself, testing the edges of your resolve. But within that pain, a light emerges, your light. Each wound becomes a crack where strength filters through, making you unbreakable not because you haven't suffered, but because you chose to rise despite it. Your life is not a sequence of easy choices. The trials you face are designed to expose what others cannot see. The core of your strength, your ability to withstand what would crush another. The moments that brought you to your knees were never meant to destroy you. They were meant to ignite, something indomitable. Pain sharpens joy like a blade. Every trial chisels away the inessential, leaving you raw, powerful, and undeniable. This is not endurance for the sake of survival, it's transformation. You don't just carry light, you amplify it. You are a storm with a center of calm, unshaken by the chaos you have mastered. Comment below, I rise with every trial. Because you do, and you always will. You exist within a web of forces that defy comprehension. There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio, than are dreamt of in your philosophy, said Shakespeare, and those words echo through your life. You are guided by an unseen hand, a divine presence that ensures you are never truly lost. Every detour, every delay, every inexplicable turn is a thread in a design too vast for the rational mind to grasp. These forces protect you, not from challenges, but from wasting your potential. They ensure you collide with purpose, even when the path feels dark. Your connections are not accidents, lives you touch, and those that touch yours are not random encounters. They are cosmic alignments. Threads of fate weave between you and others, strengthening bonds that alter the course of destiny itself. Someone you uplift today may carry that strength to change 1,000 lives tomorrow. These connections extend further than you know, rippling into places you have yet to reach. You are not isolated. You are a vital node in a network of purpose, where every action echoes into eternity. But these forces do not shelter you from tests, they summon them. Challenges arise from the unknown, sharp and unrelenting, to forge your resilience. They push against your boundaries, force you to question, to grow, to evolve. The storms you endure are not punishments, they are initiations. They shape you into a force capable of moving mountains, of breaking cycles, of illuminating what others cannot see. Through every trial, your capacity for strength and light expands. You move in a current of unseen power, a flow that others feel even when they cannot name it. Your presence shifts dynamics, alters outcomes, and leaves behind undeniable change. This is your gift and also your responsibility. Trust in the forces that guide you, the connections that sustain you, and the trials that refine you. The role others play in your life is not without consequence, and the psychic's warnings carry the weight of ancient truth. In Greek mythology, the oracle at Delphi delivered riddles that illuminated destiny while veiling it in mystery. The lesson remains timeless. Knowing your path does not grant the right to manipulate it. Those who seek to influence your course, even with the best intentions, risk disrupting forces they do not understand. Every action carries a ripple and interference, even born of love or protection, can distort the intricate balance of your destiny. Your choices are sacred. They are yours to make, shaped by your growth, your trials, and your triumphs. Free will is the foundation of transformation. It is the crucible through which your power is forged. When others attempt to shield you from difficulty or redirect your steps, they deny you the very challenges designed to refine you. It is not their role to clear your path, but to respect the sacred process of your becoming. And yet, their presence in your life is not meaningless. There is power in quiet support, in standing at the edge of your light without casting a shadow. Those who understand this know that they are not meant to walk your path, but to walk near enough to ensure you do not feel alone. Their role is not to alter the trajectory of your choices, but to witness your resilience and, when needed, remind you of your strength. They can serve as an anchor in moments when the world feels unsteady, as a reflection of your own power when doubt clouds your vision. To those who care for you, the psychic's warning is clear. Tread lightly. The balance between guidance and interference is fragile, and the cost of crossing that line is often unseen until it is too late. Every attempt to intervene risks unraveling the delicate threads of your destiny. You are meant to handle your own storms, to rise through your own challenges, and to claim your victories with hands unburdened by the weight of another's will. The oracle taught that fate is not a puzzle to solve, but a reality to honor. So, too, must those in your orbit understand this truth. They must trust that you have the strength to walk your path and the wisdom to learn from every step. Their greatest gift is not their intervention, but their faith in who you are becoming. That's why the Obsidian Inner Order was forged, for titans like you who refuse to be ordinary. This isn't some cozy, feel-good circle. It's a powerhouse council for those who bend reality to their will. Every week, over 450 dominators tap into electrifying calls that go beyond talk. They're the blueprints for elevation. And the best part, these aren't fleeting moments of inspiration. They're immortalized, recorded so you can lock and load whenever it's time to make your next power play. The private Discord? Forget community. This is a sanctum of power, a crucible where the sharpest minds and spirits exchange wisdom that can't be found anywhere else. For those who crave mastery, you'll unlock the treasure trove of modern manifestation mechanics, our secret grimoire of cosmic strategies. With 3 chapters ready for members, you'll transform your space into a vortex of abundance, wield elemental spellcraft to reshape the material world, and channel forces beyond comprehension to rise above the ordinary. And there's more, raw, unfiltered interviews with real targeted individuals, and video drops so disruptive they shake the digital overlords to their core. This isn't just a membership, it's a movement of chosen ones, a sanctuary where ascension isn't just a promise, it's the new baseline. Are you ready to stop seeking and start claiming? The path is here. The rise begins now. The link is in the description below. Step into your throne. I once told a friend a truth too soon, a mentor confided in me. It gave them clarity but stole their timing. Timing is everything when it comes to truth. Those words have stayed with me, a quiet echo every time I've held the weight of a truth in my hands, uncertain whether to release it or keep it close. Truth is not merely a matter of revelation, it is a matter of precision. Too soon and it shatters. Too late, and it festers. If they choose to tell you, they risk the power of that truth becoming a burden. Will it empower you to rise, to see yourself as they see you, strong, capable, and filled with a potential that is waiting to be claimed? Or will it overwhelm, forcing you to confront realities you aren't yet ready to face? Truth has sharp edges, and those who care for you know that the wrong moment can cut deeper than silence. But silence carries its own weight. What if withholding that truth denies you something vital to your growth? What if their silence becomes the obstacle, delaying a lesson or an awakening meant to guide you forward? They struggle with this question, knowing that every decision carries consequences they cannot control. To speak or to hold back, neither path is free of risk, and the tension of that dilemma presses heavily on them. In their silence, there is love. In their words, there is risk. They stand at the crossroads of your potential, knowing that what they choose will alter your path, even if only slightly. This is not a choice they make lightly. It is one they wrestle with, aware that the timing of truth is as crucial as its content. To watch you walk forward, carrying your own weight, finding your own answers, is both their pain and their pride. They see your growth, but they also see the cracks where the truth might fit, and they hesitate, unsure if it is their place to fill them. Ultimately, their struggle is a testament to how much you mean to them. Whether they speak or stay silent, it is rooted in a deep respect for your journey. Trust that whatever choice they make, it is done with care, and affirm this for yourself. I embrace the truth of my journey, because your truth, in its perfect timing, is yours to claim. They have chosen silence, not out of indifference, but out of a profound trust in who you are. To speak would be to interfere with a process they know is sacred. They watch from a distance, not as passive observers, but as protectors of the unseen, forces shaping your life. Their silence is a testament to their belief in your resilience, in the undeniable strength that carries you through trials, even when you cannot yet see the full arc of your purpose. Your influence ripples outward in ways you may not yet grasp. Without effort or intention, you bring hope to others, igniting sparks in places they believed long extinguished. It is not always through grand gestures, but through the quiet steadiness of your presence, your persistence, your resolve, the way you carry yourself even in the face of hardship. All of it creates a light that inspires even when you are unaware of its reach. Your strength is both your shield and your compass. It is forged not in the absence of challenges, but in the way you rise to meet them. They see the moments you bend under the weight of what feels insurmountable, and they marvel not at your endurance, but at the fire that fuels it. You have walked paths that would have broken others and emerged, not unscathed, but unshaken. Your scars are not marks of defeat, but testaments to the battles you've won. And then there is your uniqueness, the light that is undeniably yours. Even in your darkest moments, when the world feels heavy and the path unclear, you carry something rare, an essence that defies despair. This is what they trust in most deeply, not what you do, but who you are. They trust the same truth that the little prince spoke of. It is only with the heart that one can see rightly. What is essential is invisible to the eye. They see the essential you, the unyielding light that cannot be dimmed. Their choice to remain silent is not a retreat. It is an act of faith. They believe in your ability to face the unknown, to find strength in your struggles and clarity in your own time. They trust that the answers you seek are already within you, waiting for their moment to rise. In their quiet distance, they honor the journey only you can take. Every choice they make, no matter how small, ripples outward, intersecting with your path in ways they cannot predict. Their actions are not isolated. They form currents that flow toward you, shaping the waters you navigate. Whether through a word spoken at the right time, a gesture made without expectation, or even through silence, their influence intertwines with your journey. What they do or do not do resonates far beyond the moment, impacting you in ways neither of you may ever fully understand. Even their unspoken intentions carry weight. Energy moves where attention flows, and the quiet thoughts they direct toward you, whether prayers, hopes, or quiet affirmations, resonate deeply. You may not hear their words, but you feel their presence. The connection you share operates on a level beyond the physical, where symbolic acts hold as much power as tangible ones. Their belief in you, even unvoiced, strengthens your spirit in ways that are as subtle as they are profound. And then there is the chaos and wonder of the butterfly effect, where the smallest action sets events into motion that cascade into unforeseen consequences. What they choose today, a step toward you, a step back, or even a pause, might seem insignificant, yet it could alter the shape of your future. It is not mere speculation. It is a fact of interconnected lives. They, like you, are participants in a larger design where no movement is wasted. A single dream is more powerful than 1,000 realities, wrote Tolkien. What if their actions, intentional or accidental, are shaping the dream that guides your destiny? They may not know it, but their decisions might steer you toward an encounter you are destined for, or offer clarity where shadows once reigned. Even a moment of hesitation could be the space in which your own strength finds its voice. The connections between lives are intricate and alive, constantly shifting with every choice. Their influence is not a matter of control, but of resonance. Your paths are entwined not by chance, but by purpose, and their role, though they may not fully see it, is part of the same dream that carries you forward. It is a reminder to all who walk near you: no action, no word, no thought is ever insignificant. Each is a thread in the fabric of your becoming, shaping not only who you are, but the world you are destined to impact. They felt it before they could explain it, a pull that defied reason, but demanded action. It wasn't born of curiosity or coincidence. It was a force deeper than logic, an unease threaded with purpose. Their connection to you, even if unspoken or undefined, pressed against their consciousness like a tide that could no longer be resisted. Something in them knew this was not an ordinary moment. It was a crossroads, and seeking clarity through the psychic was not a choice but an inevitability. This wasn't a decision they made lightly. It carried the weight of trust in forces greater than themselves, an understanding that life moves, with rhythms unseen but undeniable. They recognized their role, however small, in the intricate unfolding of your path. This wasn't about control or answers. It was about alignment. They knew, even if they couldn't articulate it, that their actions were part of something larger, a current guiding both their steps and yours. Their unease wasn't fear, but awareness. A deep knowing settled within them, urging them forward with the certainty that they were acting not for themselves, but for something far more significant. Their decision to consult the psychic was an act of surrender to the invisible threads binding you, trusting that this meeting was a necessary part of a story still unfolding. This moment was not just an exchange, it was a catalyst. Their decision to step into this space, compelled by something they couldn't yet name, marked the beginning of transformation. It wasn't about answers or control. It was about alignment with something far greater than themselves. What they witnessed wasn't ordinary, and it reshaped their understanding of you and their role in your life. They left with clarity. They are not there to direct your path, but to silently fortify the foundation as you walk it. Their role is not to impose, but to protect. They've committed to standing quietly in your corner, offering strength when you falter without ever interfering in your decisions. They understand that your autonomy is sacred, that every challenge you face is a thread in the intricate design of your destiny. They know that your growth depends on facing those trials unshielded, discovering the depth of your own resilience. Their support is not a spotlight, but a quiet, steady presence, grounding you when the world feels unsteady. Your path is unfolding in ways neither of you can fully comprehend. What they saw or what they now understand is not for them to define. They see the magnitude of what lies ahead for you, and it humbles them. Your destiny is not just significant, it is profound. It carries ripples that will extend far beyond your own life, touching others in ways neither of you may ever fully see. The weight of that understanding doesn't frighten them. It strengthens their resolve. They trust that you have the capacity to carry it and the wisdom to navigate it. But transformation isn't one-sided. In this moment, as unseen forces shift the currents of your lives, their own path changes as well. They walk away altered, their perception sharpened, their role redefined. Whether it was a divine whisper or the weight of fate itself, they know they've stepped into a new chapter, one where their life is intrinsically linked to yours. The choices they make now, the way they show up for you, will ripple outward into the unfolding story of your purpose. This is not the end of a chapter, but the beginning of a larger narrative. The unseen forces at work have set events into motion, shaping both your path and theirs. Each step forward now carries the weight of shared purpose, silent strength, and the unshakable certainty that both lives are intertwined by design. You might not realize it yet, but your presence carries a force that reshapes the lives of those around you. You are not just existing, You are leaving marks, forging connections, and igniting change in ways that ripple far beyond what you can see. Every step you take, every decision you make, is part of a narrative far greater than yourself. The truth shared through the psychic's vision wasn't just a revelation, it was a reminder of the immense power that lies within you, waiting to unfold. Your ability to guide and inspire is not accidental. It is deliberate, crafted by the trials you've faced and the strength you've built. The challenges ahead are not roadblocks. They are the proving ground for your greatness. The universe is not indifferent to your struggles. It is shaping you, refining you, and amplifying your light. Your influence is undeniable, your impact unstoppable. Whether you see it yet or not, you are becoming the force that others will look to, a presence that demands not just recognition, but respect. Now is the time to claim that truth. The prediction wasn't the final chapter, it was the spark. You have the power to define what comes next. Share your story, your challenges, and your triumphs. Speak the truths that only you can articulate. By doing so, you ignite the light in others, creating a legacy that extends far beyond your own reach. The world needs your voice, your strength, and your brilliance. Now, step forward and let it be known.